Oh, okay. So now, as I'm talking, you're not hearing me in StreamYard?
I am.
Garrett, you are?
Yeah, Dad. Yeah, Dad. Mute yourself in spatial and then just talk in here, because that's
Well, I wasn't. No, I can't. Yeah, I can't. I don't want to mute myself in spatial because
not you,
then
not you, not you,
just Mitch. Okay.
not you, Dr. Shiner. Just my dad.
Okay. So
Yeah.
here we go. So I have a book called The True Definition. I want to talk to you guys about how the subconscious brain evaluates the face. Okay. And this book, we were really fortunate. It was a Wall Street Journal bestseller and a bestseller on USA Today. We're very excited about that. Here it is on Amazon, #1. You can see that there. And here it is in Barnes and Noble, #1. And here it was. I was with Demi Moore in the top 10, and Malcolm Gladwell and Bill O'Reilly and myself were in the top 10 that week for the Wall Street Journal. So it was pretty cool. So I think it's good to know where your speaker is coming from. In terms of my background, I went to college in Northeast at Rutgers. I went to medical school at the University of Pennsylvania. I did my residency there. I did a fellowship in Oklahoma City with one of the masters in the use of lasers. His name was Sterling Baker. And oh, it says that I'm live, by the way. This thing just came up. Okay. And private practice. Oh, did you guys change me? Hold on. Cinema layout. Okay. So, and I did in private practice now for about 21 years here. So, okay, so I can. And this is actually my practice. I have people that come from around the world. I actually have patients from Europe in right now. They fly in to see me, which is really nice. I love being a resource for people. And there's a great study by a colleague of mine named Jejmed Khan. He wrote this book called Aesthetic Surgery: Diagnosing and Healing the Miscues of Human Facial Expression. In this, he actually looked at the face as an organ for communication. And really, the interpretation of facial messages is really innate. It's hardwired into us. And sometimes from birth or with age, our faces can change in ways that are not consistent with the way that we feel inside. And that most of facial surgery is not about vanity. It's really about helping to realign these facial messages so that it's consistent with what the intended communication is supposed to be. There was a PhD at Harvard, Nancy Etkoff, and she wrote this book called Survival of the Prettiest: The Science of Beauty. And so she looked at beauty in society, and she, in looking there, she went back and saw it back when Aristotle was alive. He asked why. No one, why people like physical beauty. He said no one who. It's funny. I want to get a little closer so I can see my slides. No one who's blind could ask that question. And according to him, from a practical basis, we routinely evaluate the attractive people we encounter daily. So that in a nursery, the kids that are cute get picked up more. And this is, I think, is true. When we find someone attractive, we tend to want to please them with no expectation of immediate reward or reciprocal gestures. So what are the characteristics of the human face that we find attractive? Is it all the eye of the beholder? We've been told that for years, but is that true? And I think that's part of it. But I want to take you actually into mathematics. So if we go back to the 1200s in Pisa, Italy, Italy was actually city-states back then. Okay, Pisa was one town, and there was a person there named Miro Fibonacci. He grew up in an upper middle class family. And he actually got sent over to Asia and India, and he brought back mathematical concepts to Pisa. And he put together a book called Liber Abaci. And he was looking actually at the replication of rabbits. And he came up with this sequence, which is 1, 1, 2, 5, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. And what we found is when you divided these numbers by each other, it came up to this ratio of 1 to 1.618. And when they looked in nature, a lot of things in nature had this. The internal parts of a flower compared to the external parts of a flower had this ratio of 1 to 1.618. Well, you can define curves according to numerical sequence. That's the curve you can see there in red. And that curve matches the curve of the nautilus, which matches the helix of the ear. And they use this all the time in the Renaissance. Okay, I think this is good. So I was just going on, but we can stop this. I want to see what this looks like. But how's it sound to you guys?
So it sounds good. I pulled it up in YouTube Live. I turned it in the live stream. Audio sounded good. Presentation looks good. I don't know if you see the comments on the side of StreamYard right now.
No, I don't see anything.
I threw in just a hello to say.
Oh yeah, cool.
And you got a hello from California from Obram17.
Oh my gosh.
That worked real well on YouTube Live. Were you broadcasting anywhere else?
Just YouTube Live, I guess. Yeah. So okay, this Abram is coming from YouTube, probably. Oh, it is. I could see the little logo there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is our little work. So the thing that I'm learning right now is what I need to do is actually take the tab and drag it out into its own screen. So when I go to share tab or whatever, I'm actually sharing this screen so it doesn't look as blocky.
Mm-hmm.
I have to come in here. I have to turn on both my StreamYard so it broadcasts, let's say, on YouTube, and then I also have to turn on my mic in Spatial so that if people were there, they could hear me as well. Because you guys can hear me in Spatial, Mitch?
Yes, I'm in Spatial.
Perfect. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's stop. Let me stop the end the broadcast, and then we can talk here. Will you guys disappear if I hit end broadcast?
I think we stay.
Okay.